Bonjour à tous, c'est Ladyalucard et on se retrouve pour la suite du let's play sur... Alors, Game of Thrones Telltale. Excusez-moi, je bug un peu. Alors, ne me demandez pas où est-ce qu'on en est arrivé, ça fait un moment que j'ai pas fait de vidéo. Je l'avoue totalement. Ah oui, la route royale de Bordeaux, exactement. Il me semble que bon, on était bien arrivé là. Oui, ça fait un moment que j'ai pas fait de vidéo parce que entre le début où j'ai commencé le let's play et là actuellement il s'est écoulé un bon moment et à ce moment-là j'ai travaillé encore. Là, pour l'instant je suis en arrêt, rien de bien grave comme vous l'a dit avec M. Ladyalucard. Juste un heureux des événements qui va arriver d'ici peu. D'où le fait que là je suis en arrêt et que du coup je peux en profiter un petit peu. Et du coup je vais essayer de faire un petit peu plus de vidéos. Donc ça a l'air d'être... Alors je vais plus me souvenir du nom forcément. Voilà, je me souviens plus du nom, c'est génial.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never
Ah
stop.
Mince, celui qui est marié
As
avec
my
Sansa
father
dans la
likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets.
saison
But the
6,
flayed
saison
man,
5.
the flayed man
Oh, je sais
holds
plus son
none.
nom.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these
Oui,
foresters?
celui qui veut notre tête, hein, parce qu'on a
A day, my lord.
tué quelqu'un.
Two at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh, listen.
Ah, je sais plus son nom, ça me reviendra. D'ailleurs, j'ai écorché un peu le nom d'un des persos dans la partie avec la fille. Hein.
Hear that?
C'est pas Marguerite, je sais pas ce que j'avais fait.
I know I heard something.
On va essayer de pas bouger, peut-être qu'il va pas nous capter. Parce que courir, ça va l'induire à venir nous chercher.
We've wasted enough time already.
Et tandis que là, si on ne court pas, à mon avis, voilà, il nous a pas capté en fait. C'était un petit peu mieux. Donc oui, non, je disais, donc c'est pas Marguerite, mais Marjorie. Je sais pas ce que j'avais... Pourquoi j'ai bugué à ce point-là, la dernière fois. Mais voilà, c'est Marjorie. Pourquoi je veux dire Théon? C'est pas Théon, c'est... C'est le deuxième Snow. Mais je ne sais plus son nom. Moi, ça me reviendra, écoutez. Hein. Ça me reviendra.
Bloody hell.
Ah ouais, il l'a bien martyrisé quand même. Hein. De base, déjà dans la série, il n'était pas très sympa, ce gars. Il semble que c'est lui qui, justement, a martyrisé Théon, a martyrisé Sansa.
As I was saying,
Voilà.
you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your
Ça a
leadership.
été vite.
But 300 generations of Forester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Grégor le Bon.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
D'accord, on va devoir désigner une nouvelle sentinelle. Parmi quelqu'un à qui on peut faire confiance.
Summon the Lord. lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Pourquoi l'avez-vous frappé?
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Un déserteur et un voleur.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him
Il était
stealing
censé
them.
garder les armes et il a volé.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Pourquoi tu
Why
fais
did
ça?
you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Il y a de l'eau, c'est meilleur.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see
Survivrons
it.
ensemble.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
He's a thief!
We can send him to the war.
Leave the man alone! Show him mercy, my lord! He stole from us! Make him pay for what he stole! Give us justice!
Fuck it!
I will decide.
Send him to the war!
Alors, faut décider si on le tue.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on
Soit on
me.
lui accorde la grâce, soit on lui prend 3 doigts, parce qu'il a volé, soit on l'envoie au mur. Moi j'enverrais bien au mur. Est-ce que je vais pas... Je vais pas lui accorder la grâce parce que sinon mes troupes n'auront pas confiance en moi. Lui prendre 3 doigts, ma foi, voilà. Parce que l'envoyer au mur, j'ai un peu peur que la ville soit pas très contente.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No! Please, my lord!
C'était soit ça, soit le
My
mur.
lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it
On
out.
va s'en charger.
I will carry out the sentence.
This is injustice, my lord!
Parce que si on lui accordait la grâce, c'était mort. Clairement, notre peuple n'aurait pas eu plus confiance. Enfin, les gardes. Donc c'est mort. Les gardes qui n'avaient plus confiance, c'était mort. Le mur, il voyait plus sa famille. Donc je pense que ça aurait été pire que de lui prendre 3 doigts.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Ai-je bien fait?
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
As Maester, I cannot support mutilation. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Ben, il était censé garder les armes. Il nous a
Someone
volé
you
la
can
place.
rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom,
Qui
Who do you
choisiriez-vous?
think I should choose?
there are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
Donc,
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
on
I'll
fera
make
le
the
bon
right
choix.
choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
C'est soit lui qui m'inspire pas grande confiance. Limite, j'aurais plus confiance en l'autre. Le mestre. Donc celui.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How
Combien de
bad
temps
is it?
pour nous tenir?
How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White
Les
Hills cut
Boltons,
us off
voilà.
and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our
Si
pigs to
cela
the
est
house.
nécessaire.
That's what's necessary to keep the house safe. Then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
J'apprécie bien lui. Il a l'air d'être.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Interroger
As
sur les
Lord,
sentinelles.
I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a
Je
decision.
ne sais pas encore.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan.
Duncan.
I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Il a l'air d'être juste. Je sais pas si on peut parler à.
Do it like you mean
Gueule.
it.
On va parler à Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Où est-ce que vous allez?
Where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
Je
To my
serai
mother.
conciliant.
Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye,
Pourquoi on
Sir
est
Royland
si
is the
sûr?
man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
C'est vrai qu'il a pas tort.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel? I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
Do you think it's easy? I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Ethan. I know. You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
C'est ça que j'ai un peu peur avec Sir Roland.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Comment vont nous défendre?
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And, you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stones. It was a man's way of justice.
On a fait du mieux qu'on pouvait, on a fait comme on le sentait.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Il parlait à Rion.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
Je suis honorée.
I'm honoured.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Respecter nos règles.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
On va entrer dans la tour. Moi. Je baille.
slash right. That means now.
Revenir en arrière. J'aurais aimé pouvoir parler à ma mère. À la mère du petit de personnage.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine.
Voilà,
Bloodlust
Snow.
can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Je sais pas quoi faire. Parce que la guerre, clairement, c'est ça. On l'a perdu.
You're all worthless and weak.
On n'a pas beaucoup, on n'a quasiment pas de bouffe. Si on fait la guerre, moi clairement j'y crois moyen. Même si je pense pas que malheureusement.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Oui, je le suis.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Petite sauvegarde.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
Vous êtes tous les deux
Duncan,
dignes d'estime.
Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Alors, Duncan ou Sir Roland? Clairement. Je reste sur
Duncan
ma
Tuttle,
première
you will be
position.
my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Je pense que Roland va être trop
I will not
imprévisible.
disappoint you, my lord.
Clairement, c'est pour ça que je l'ai choisi.
Now, sentinel,
moi, il va
what do
être
you
trop
have to report of
imprévisible.
Ramsay Snow?
Ça va
Our
être
scout
loin.
says only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide.
Sauf que tu
You
vas
gambled
répondre
with
avec
the
l'épée,
lives
vous
of
êtes
everyone within
combien?
these walls.
Ils sont combien?
Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be
This
trusted.
is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan
Arrêtez
deserves to
ces
hear from
chamailleries.
all of us.
Enough!
J'ai beau
Would my
avoir
father have
nommé
stood for this
un
kind
tel,
of bickering?
On peut écouter les deux.
Neither will I.
Ça suffit. On dirait des gamins qui sont
Sir
en train de se
Royland
lever
is
les pour le
clearly
dernier
able and
moment.
ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take
Par
a
contre, je suis
cunning
d'accord avec
approach.
lui.
Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a
Tout à
sword.
fait.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Je pense que ma
Thank the
sentinelle a
gods
raison.
Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we
Ouais, si
must
elle
have a
intervient
plan
pas.
if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power
Que
to help us.
recommandez-vous?
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Je suis tout à fait d'accord.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Diplomatie, nous battre ou on conclut un marché. Diplomatie.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Je pense que ça sera mieux. Clairement,
If
on
you
n'a pas
aren't
les
ready for a
ressources
fight,
pour
you're
faire une
bound to
guerre.
lose when one breaks out.
Clairement,
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his
ça va être
decision.
horrible. On n'aura pas assez de boue, va y avoir des morts.
Forgive
De
us, my
deux,
lord. We are,
les
of
trois quarts ne
course,
savent
here
pas
to
tenir
serve
une
you,
épée. On l'a
as
vu.
we served your father.
Ça sert à rien.
Well
Il y en a
then,
plein qui vont
let's
mourir.
decide how we shall
On va
set the
avoir des
stage for
maladies.
Ramsay's arrival.
2
Invite
semaines,
him into this hall
il
and meet him
reste
face to face,
mort,
lord to
on ne
lord.
tiendra
Ramsay
jamais.
Snow is no
La
lord. That's
négociation,
absurd.
ma
You
foi,
meet him at the gate with as
diplomatie.
much
On va essayer la
force as we can
diplomatie.
muster. Make him
On va
wait.
peut-être pas leur filer
Let him
des terres,
gaze
parce qu'en
upon
gros,
Ironrath.
bah,
And when he enters,
trop
he'll
simple.
know it's
On va
only
essayer de
because
négocier.
you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Ah, est-ce qu'on le fait rentrer ou est-ce qu'on le laisse aux portes? J'ai pas écouté exactement pourquoi. Si on le laisse aux portes, j'ai peur qu'ils prennent ça pour un affront. Si on le fait rentrer,
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's
Ouais.
careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
non, si on le
That's
fait attendre
enough,
aux portes, il va
Royland.
prendre
Lord
ça
Ethan
pour,
has given his command.
pour un
How
affront.
many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Silence.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Ouais, sans douter qu'il y en ait un qui serait en colère comparé à l'autre. Non mais non, si on le laisse aux portes, il va
Apologies, my
prendre ça
son.
pour un...
I had expected better of him. But now that it is
Un
settled,
affront.
we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house. There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Alors Asher c'est qui déjà?
He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Vous l'avez guidé.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule.
D'accord, il voulait juste pas régner.
Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too.
Pourquoi pas l'avoir
Do you remember
reconnu?
the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
On a besoin de toute force qu'on peut savoir. Mais ce qu'il y a, c'est que du coup, on perd notre oncle.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Allez, on va essayer d'envoyer Malcolm.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
On verra bien ce que ça donnera.
Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Ça a sauvegardé, et je pense que nous nous arrêterons ici. Donc n'hésitez pas à commenter, liker et partager les vidéos. Et sur ce, moi je vous dis à plus!